Hello, hello, lovely people. Uh-oh, hold on. What is going on here? I'm getting buzzers. How are you today? Happy Friday. Hope you guys are having a awesomely blessed week. Just need to test my video, make sure I'm on. Yes, I'm on. Hope you guys can hear me. Yep, yep. So, I've been having some technical difficulties this week. Man, I tell you, there have been a lot of stuff that's been going on this week. Crazy, crazy. But you know what? I'm still here. So let's get started. I'm Helena Richardson. I'm CEO and web strategist with HRichnetworks. You can visit our website at www.HRichnetworks.com. Again, happy Friday, guys. Man, we made it through another week. Oh, I hope you guys are being safe, um, being sitting at home, working from home, or just being at home. I'm not sure what a lot of you are doing. You can put in the comments what did you get accomplished this week. Man, with all of this going on, use it to your advantage. Read a book that you never had the opportunity to read. Write a book if you haven't had the opportunity to write a book. Man, there's just so many things that you can do. And I know a lot of you, just like myself, um, it has, this whole thing with the coronavirus, it has taken our life in a different direction, but I think it's pretty good. I mean, I've gotten a good thing out of it. Getting opportunity to spend some time with my grandbaby. But guess what? I'm not having any more children. You'll get that after we get off the line. I'm not having any more children. But anyway, I believe one benefit from all of this, we can still take advantage of this means or this online system by being able to set up webinars to talk to folks all over the world. I was on a conference the other day, and one of the ladies was talking about how she was able to talk to someone way in New York. So, you know, and they were down in Texas. So, use this opportunity as your advantage and continue to grow your business. Remember, H Rich Networks is always here for you, so you can always raise your hand if you have any technology questions. So, the reason why I'm here is because I've decided to help you with some of your video conferencing challenges and just to bring to you some etiquette for it. I've been bringing to the front line 10 conferencing etiquette tips that I've been sharing in the morning as a post, and then I return in the evening just to expound on it and to talk more about what I shared earlier during the day. So, the tip number 6 was close unneeded or unnecessary applications on your computer to keep the video optimally functioning. So, I'm notorious for having a bunch of programs running at one time because I may be coding on one, I may be using one to do some Photoshop or editing a video. So I always have a bunch of programs running at the same time. And if to be honest, applications can be a hog and it will hog your system. So if you don't disable those applications from running in the background, you are actually wasting system resources. Theoretically, the less you have running in the background, taking up your CPU time, your memory, and using your hard disk, the faster and smoother your systems and your applications will run. So, it even happens with the video conferencing. So I have several video conferencing applications software that I use. So this one that I'm using is called StreamYard. So StreamYard, just kind of like the word, it gives me the opportunity to stream across multiple platforms at one time. So I really love using StreamYard, and then it allows me to um, showcase some messages across the screen too. Zoom, on the other hand, I like Zoom because I can do video conferencing with that as well. So each one has its own function. I can't do multiple applications at once. I can't stream at one time. I can either do YouTube or Facebook at one time. So on I just want to share with you, just to make sure that you're um, closing out those applications that are causing your system to move slowly. Now, remember, there are millions, billions of people that are home that are using the network. So that means the network is going to be running pretty slow as well. So you don't want the network running slow and your system running slow at the same time. So be sure to shut down some of those systems or some of those applications. So on yesterday, some folks had some issues hearing me because I had some music running in the background because it was something going on with the system where I was hearing like a muffling sound. So I was trying to um, overlay that muffling sound with the music, but it didn't turn out very well. So what I mentioned yesterday, the importance of updating your application. So as we speaking about applications and closing them out, you need to update your applications too. So when you get that notice saying it's time to update or updates available, be sure to update those applications because those new releases or updates, so to speak, they fix bugs, they add new features, they improve performance, and they enhance your existing features to stay up to date with the industry standards because things are always happening, right? So that was something that I brought to you as well, and the fact that I know most of you probably been hearing in the news that Zoom had been having some security issues. Matter of fact, I was not able to connect or stream on Zoom through Facebook today. And I've been trying all day, just troubleshooting, just trying to figure out what's going on. So that's another reason why I'm using StreamYard tonight because Zoom did not allow me to stream through Facebook. So some of the issues that Zoom was having was something they call Zoom bombing. It's similar to what we dealt with when we used periscopes and they had the folks that were coming and getting in on your system and the little trolls that were interfering with your video. So this is similar to what has been happening. I read that there was a educator who was teaching her class, and someone came in with some derogatory images, and they were saying all kind of stuff. So there are some things that you can do to help secure your system so that when those shocking posts or images or annoying sounds, hopefully they won't get in to your system. You can take these precautions. So, for one thing, do not make um, your ID public. So, if you're wanting to invite folks, be sure that you know who you're exactly inviting. So, don't make it public. So, if it is public, some other things you can do is to enable your meeting room So that means when they attempt to join the meeting, you're not allowing them to have access. You'll see who's coming into your meeting. Um, you can also disable the join before host. So have you ever joined a meeting and it says something like hosts have not joined the meeting yet? So what you can do, you can disable that in your Zoom settings so that when someone try to log on before you get into the meeting, they won't be available. Now, I would suggest that anyone that's doing a meeting, you prepare. I always prepare an hour ahead of time, so I have um, my messages, my notification to come on at an hour before, so I get in and make sure that my tips or whatever um, I'm going to talk about, I have it on hand. Um, I can check my my video, audio, just to make sure all the settings are correct. So, you know, show up on time. You show up on time, the people who come to your meetings will show up on time. What else we can disable? In the feature, in the settings, you can also disable a lot of the advanced features. Like one, if once you start your meeting, you can lock outsiders out of your meeting. So the only thing about this is that if you lock the meeting, what will happen once it starts, then that means everybody else that was in the meeting will be locked out as well. So think about that. Give. I think when you say you come into a meeting, you need to show up on time, even 5 minutes before, to show up so that you can be on time and not have to worry about being locked out of a meeting. So if you're locked out, then you're locked out. That's all I say. But you can do that. This will enable the host to have more control over the situation in case someone tried to bypass and get into the meeting. You can have a head start and get those folks, those trolls or those Zoom bombers, as they call them, out of your meeting. So hopefully you won't have to deal with that. Um, oh, Abby say that she's away from her goal. Well, look, um, this is a great time. No, she says she's 5 away from her goal. That's awesome. High five, Abby. Abby's animal clinic, or I'm not sure what her business is, but I see it in the comments. So that's great that she's ahead in her goal setting. So if you guys have goal settings, whatever it is that you need to accomplish, this is a great time to do it. I know a lot of you have been talking about writing a book, so this is a great time to sit down and write a book. Hey, you can't go anywhere, so use this time to do it. Exercise, taking care of yourself. This is a great time to start exercising. I have a bike. I'm gonna ride my bike, and just to get out, walk a little bit. Just stay away. Make sure you stay 6 feet away from everyone. And then they are they have some lockdowns for us, so be careful about trying to go out. But I think it's okay if you're walking a neighborhood or something like that. So guess what, guys? My time is up here, and remember, just thank you so much for joining. For one thing, thank you, thank you, thank you. And remember, raise your hand. HRichnetworks is here for you. You can give us a call at 804-447-4312 if you have any questions or comments. Also, you can leave your comments here in the comments section. That would be great. I would love to hear get your feedback. And also, one note here, I will not be on tomorrow or Sunday, but I'll pick it up back on Monday. So I'll see you guys on Monday with the next 5 tips for Zoom etiquette. So I'll see you guys then, and share this information with your friend and like and comment. Thank you guys so much. You have a great afternoon, and I'll see you guys next week. Same time, same bat channel. So you guys have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Take care.